barbecue. And let's see how this one goes. What's the gold helmet, Swedish jerseys, and Sessi opens the scoring off the face-off 2 seconds in. He beats Krim's to it, checks out wide, top left corner. Simple as that. It's Teat. Bit of a fumble there, almost lets Cole pick up that puck, but it's cleared wide. There was an issue a little bit earlier, right after the end of the last game, luckily, where the whole game servers went down for a split second. So hopefully we don't see that happen again. So we see the bottle getting pinged out here. Dickey's trying to take it with him, but he clears that one diagonally to Sessi. Definitely some lag issues, some speed up things going on at the moment. Server's not the best at the moment. Bit of a fumble there from Sessi, and it spins back out to Teat. Like Teat and Kurt being the back two, with Zai and Sessi the front pairing. Zai with a little spin move there, looks to get a shot on net, but it's wide. Sessi checks inside a barbecue, looks to check outside a barbecue now. Forced backwards, Kurt inside. Zai's there to poke it home. Not a convincing finish, but they all count the same. Lovely build-up play. Well done by Kurt to get that inside. Dickey dashes out the way. He's probably not thinking Zai's getting to that, and he barely does. Just about pokes the end of it. Cole's pass there, cut out by Sessi. 2-0 within a minute as this Swedish side looking to dominate just as the Germans did. Definitely going to be an interesting game when those two face off against each other later, but Dickey with a rocket into that top left-hand corner as Northern Ireland not going to give up easy, steaming down that right side and fires a pinpoint finish into that top side. What a finish by Poke, who is now known as Dickey, as he looks to get another one. He can't do it. Northern Ireland, though, definitely with a chance in this one if they can keep up with those kind of goals. Across by Kurt to find Sessi. Can't find a way past Dickey. His early shot blocked by Krims. Lovely pass across by Kurt to Sessi. A bit of a fumble from him as maybe they needed a warm-up period or two. Poor pass from Krims. Well read by Sessi, but Dickey steps across super fast to block that one. Zai back to Kurt. Kurt to Sessi. Sessi, I'm not sure he went for the shot or went for Zai. Either way, narrowly wide of the Northern Ireland net. Back by Kurt to Teat. Pings out wide to Krims. His early dump. Well read by Kurt. Zai with a big bump on Dickey. Then looks to check inside. Cleared away by Barbecue for Cole to chase. Teat with a bit of a fumble. And Dickey looks to pick up the puck. Inside. Little dinked attempt looking for Barbecue, but easily read. Zai on a breakaway. Goes behind the net looking for Sessi. Finds him checking inside. Well blocked by Krims. And Barbecue's there for the follow-up. Sessi. Checking either side. Sorry, pings back to Cole, whose early shot narrowly wide. Northern Ireland are getting a couple of chances in this one. Nice pass by Teat to find Kurt. He's got acres of space looking for Sessi's head. Can't find it. Here's Zai. Checks it back. Barbecue lets that one slip by him. Zai behind the net finds Sessi with a bit of time. Inside looking for Zai. Cleared away by Barbecue. Cole chases once again. Teat, though, composed on the puck. Takes that one behind his net. Kurt looking to help fend off the pressures. Lovely diagonal pass to Zai on a forehand. Looking for the near post. Around the back to Sessi. Checking inside on his backhand. Wonderful wiggle. Wonderful goal. And Sweden get their 2-goal lead right back. Sessi checks inside of Dickey. Then out wide. Barbecue on that backhand. Pinpoint finish top left hand side. 3-1 to Sweden. Barbecue checking out wide, looking to find someone, but can only find Teat as Sweden look to reset. Behind by Kurt. Teat's going to pick up the puck. Goes out wide and he finds Kurt. Kurt with some moves. Looks for Sessi, who can't crash that one past Krims. Kurt forced to check backwards. Out by Teat looking for Sessi. Sessi with a lovely check past Dickey. And then a wonderful pass to Kurt. What a play by Sweden to get their fourth. What a move here by Sessi. Just glides past one. Lays it pinpoint to Kurt. And he wastes no time with a perfect one-timer. Top left hand side, I feel like almost every goal in this game has been so far in the left side of either net. Away, and it pings out wide. Here's Kurt. Sessi inside, can't find a way past Barbecue. Barbecue pokes it out wide. Teat can't find a way through. Sessi, Barbecue with a chance. Once again, looking for that top left-hand side. This time it's off the post and wide. Lovely pass by Kurt early to Sessi. He looks to roll one through to Zai. Well read by Barbecue, but what a move by Zai. Can't get the puck past Crims for the shot though. Barbecue steaming down that left-hand side, going across. Well blocked by Teat. Breakaway chance now for Sweden, and they find Zai. Zai inside to Sessi. Well read by Crims to get that one clear. On the back, here's Teat. Forced behind to Kurt. Kurt down the ice to Sessi. Can't get that shot on net. So checking left and checking right, but can't get away. Teat. I'm not sure that's what he was going for, but he does maintain the puck and gets it behind his own net. Poor pass out though. Finds Dickey. He looks to get a shot off. It's out to Cole. Cole on the backhand. Just stands still. Not sure his strategy there. It didn't quite work out how he would have wanted, I think. Let's look at the stats between the two pairs. Domination, as we would have expected, and as the game showed from Sweden. Once again, significantly more passes, significantly more possession, and importantly, more goals and more shots. 11 shots to 2 for the Swedish side. I'll make sure to transition back. And it doesn't take long for Sweden to get on the score sheet once again. It's Sessi, to no surprise, with the hat-trick. It just pings out inside, and he is the quickest to react. 5-1 now. Kurt looking to get a shot off, but well blocked. Cole and Dickey kind of getting in each other's ways here. Looks to clear it away. Can't find a way past Sessi. Laid off to Teat. Teat back to Sessi. Sessi looking for options in the middle, forced backwards to Teat. Teat across to Kurt. Kurt checking inside, looking to find a way to Sessi. He can't do it. His Barbecue on the backhand, well blocked by Kurt. Down Cole's shot, that one's wide. Nice to see the matching outfits from the Swedish side. The Swedish Euros jersey that we managed to get given to a lot of players, and then the gold helmets, and similar if slightly different coloured sticks as well. I think that's the balloon stick. Sessi though, maybe the star boy of the Sweden team, not quite matching the attire that the rest of them have gone for. Round by Kurt, finds Sessi. Inside, well blocked by Crims, but it's out to Kurt. Cole with a good defensive shift there, but it's out to Sessi. His early shot well wide. Crims fumbling a little bit, but does get the puck clear. Barbecue's going to chase down Teat for this one. Back out wide to Sessi. Sessi lays it back to Kurt. Kurt back to Sessi. Slick passing from the Swedish side, but nothing to show for it. Inside there, here's Kurt. Early to Teat. Looks down the ice and he finds Kurt. Kurt to Sessi. Sessi lays it to Teat. Slick passing once again, and they try and walk it into the goal. Can't find a way past Crims. Sessi's early shot is a rocket. Not sure if it was saved by Crims or just off the post. Either way, doesn't nestle in the back of the net. Teat spinning like a madman on Dickey and does get the puck to Sessi in the end. Sessi goes behind the net to Zai. Zai back to Sessi. Sessi looks to lay it inside. No one's there, and Barbecue can break now as he looks for Cole out on the near side. Kurt picks up the puck though and around the back to Teat. Teat early to Sessi. Sessi back to Teat. Teat to Kurt. Kurt to Sessi. Sessi to Kurt. Can't find the finish. We're seeing some really lovely passing by the Swedish side, but they're just struggling to get the finishes on these. Sessi lays it into Zai. Zai back to Sessi. That's slick, and it's smooth from the Swedish side to get there sixth. Look at this passing. Kurt to Teat. So Kurt to Sessi. Sessi to Zai. Lays it back to Sessi, even behind the net. And he finds the tightest angle to roll that one home to make it 6. Sweden really showing their muscles with this one. Maybe getting themselves nice and warmed up for the other games they have later on today. Taking on Scotland, as well as Germany. Up to Sessi. Sessi looking to flick it inside, but it's cleared away to Teat. Teat to Zai. Zai across to Sessi. What a pass. Sessi checks out wide of one, then looks to dance around Crims, who doesn't fall for his moves. Teat can't find a way to Zai. Scrappy in the middle. There's all three Northern Ireland players around it. Dickie's the one to chase in the end. Barbecue joins him, and now it's a breakaway chance for Sweden. Zai, can he find a way past Cole? He does. Lays it to Sessi. Tries to fake out Crims. He doesn't fall for him again. Crims cleared up towards Zai. Cole looking to dump it down. His Teat with a bit of a fumble. Barbecue looking to pounce. Cole with a good block on the pass. On his backhand, fires that one looking on diagonal. Can't find it. Teat can't stop the shot from Dickie. Wonderful passing play by Ireland on the breakaway. Look at this from Barbecue. Lays it into the path of Dickie. A through puck. And Dickie takes that one. Flips it onto his backhand. Slams it top right. Postage stamp. And nothing the keeper can do about that one. Zai down the balls to Sessi. Looks to flick it back to Zai and can't find it. 6-2 now. It's Northern Ireland looking to maybe get themselves back into this one. Sweden with a 4-goal lead, which is comfortable. But you never know. They get lucky, probably very lucky. There's a chance. Crims fends away Teat, who tried to walk it in again. It's Scrappy, it's in. It counts as Teat's, but I'm not sure what to say. Cleared away. It's actually Barbecue who almost flings that one back at his keeper, and it just stops out in front. Teat, quickest to react and gets his name on the score sheet, as he's been hoping to do all day. And Sweden have been trying to get him to do. Zai dispossesses Crims and slams that one home. As Sweden now really running away with this one. Good bump by him and a quick finish as well into once again that top left hand side. 8-2 to the Swedish side. A 6-goal lead with 50 seconds to play in the second. Cut round the back to Teat. Teat looking for a little, I think, volley off the boards there and can't find it. Cole forced backwards, has Crims behind him and goes diagonal to Crims. Sessi inside looking for Zai, cleared away by Crims. Here's Dickie, can't get that one away. As Northern Ireland definitely trying to get a couple goals to their name here, as they play a couple of their players very high up the ice. Dickie trying to sweep up on defense, but it's out to Zai. Zai with a P-roller that Crims can get away, looking for Cole. Teat checks past him. Checks past him again. Teat down the ice. Is there time for one more? Not even close. 8-2 now, and another dominant display from this Swedish side. Yet to be beaten in any Euros tournament, but a very new looking Swedish side this one. Only Sessi remaining from previous rosters. But that is ultimately the star man in the Euros in the USL. And he's definitely doing a shift here for them. 22 shots to 3. Sweden looking definitely the favourites to see out this win. They're going to want to do what Germany did, I'm sure, a little bit of a rivalry there. They're going to want to get the mercy rule, and they're going to be knocking on this Northern Ireland door to do just that. Sessi trying to do that, he can't. Up to Cole on his backhand, where he seems to exclusively like the puck. Maybe learnt from Lalaren. It's Sessi, bit of a poor touch, gives that one away to Barbecue, who's inside of Teat now. Looks to play it out wide to Cole, but it slips out to Dickie. Peter Forsberg, who's come in, which I believe is either Bjorks or Joachim. I need to get him to change the name after this one. Side Cole out to Dickie. Barbecue shot blocked by Teat. Sessi looking to do some weird shot of his own, and it doesn't quite come off. Teat giving a go and does manage to chip that one down to Peter Forsberg. Sessi inside, cleared away by Barbecue. Sweden struggling to really get any chances in the opening minute and a half of this one, despite dominating the puck. Barbecue to Dickie, back to Barbecue, laid back to Crims. He can only find Sessi on the clearance, but Cole tracks back. That's Peter Forsberg around the back to Sessi, can't find the puck past Dickie. What by Dickie again, but they can't get it clear. Here's Peter Forsberg. Inside finds Sessi, his shot off the post and wide. Peter Forsberg back to Teat. Teat controlled at the back and he gets past one. Diagonal pass finds Sessi in acres of space. His early shot is wide, but it does find Peter Forsberg behind the net. Lovely passing play here, well stopped by Krims. Can it be crashed home? No. Slick moves there by the Swedish side. Nothing to get past it. Krims in the net. T checking out. Lots of time now and he passes that one down to Sessi. Sessi checks out wide of one inside to Peter Forsberg with a nice move to get past Krims, and Sweden do eventually get their ninth. Lovely play here by Sessi, who fakes out Barbecue and Dickey and then slots it through. Composed finish in the centre from Peter to make it 9-2. Teat with a chance, checks out wide of one, then back in. He's just playing with them, Teat. That's the chance. I think maybe fumbles it a little bit and then checks both sides of Krims and rolls it past Cole into the bottom right hand side. Naughty from him. As it's 10-2 now and the Swedes hit double digits. Sessi's pass goes to Kurt, if not quite the intended route. Barbecue inside to Peter Forsberg. Can't find a way past Cole. Peter Forsberg inside. What a move. What a finish at that near post by him. So he goes inside. Krims checks inside. And then as the pressure's coming on, just dinks that one into the left side of his net. 11-2 now. Sessi managed to get that one down the ice. Cleared away by Krims to Barbecue, and Northern Ireland on the breakaway do get a third. Wonderful play by Krims. What a pass up to Barbecue, who takes that early on the one-timer, just helps it in its direction, gets more power and fires one home. Top right-hand side for Northern Ireland as they make it 11-3. Sadly, the 11 isn't them though. Teat with a bit of a fumble there, gives that one away to Dickey. Teat under pressure by Dickey. Here's Sessi. Sessi trying to get past Krims and he can't do it. Sessi, lovely pass to Peter Forsberg. He gets his hat-trick in the single period. He's been on the rink. Wonderful play by Sessi as he just dances around and fires a perfect puck in to Peter in the middle once again. Within touching distance now of the mercy rule are Sweden. Teat with the long shot and it comes off. Finally, him hitting it off the boards like that. And he does get it on net, but it's just dips too early. He's going to go for it again, is he here? That time, not quite so lucky. Dickey chips it inside. Here's Kurt. Kurt to Sessi. Checking one way and then the other forced backwards into Kurt. Well, by his Dickey with a shot. What a save by Teat. Not had much to do in the shot stopping department. But he stepped up here when he's needed to. Here's Sessi out wide inside. What a move by him and perfectly finished as Sweden do get the mercy rule. Chips it off the board, then rolls it across the net to Peter Forsberg on that far side. That's going to be a good game.